Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, it's great to have you with us. Today we are diving into something super useful: getting started with Excel. Whether you're a complete beginner or just brushing up your skills, we are going to walk through the basics together. We'll explore the Excel interface and tackle one of the most common challenges: dealing with duplicate data. By the end, you'll feel confident and ready to take on your next project. So let's get started. So whether you're on the Windows version or on the Mac version, or just like I am using the web version of Excel, 90% of what I have here would be applicable. So over here we have the title bar. Here is where you can actually give a name to the worksheets that you are working with or you have your project on at the moment. And over here we have the different tabs. Here is the tab list, which ranges from the home tab to the draw tab. Under the tab list we have the ribbon. So the whole of this is the ribbon that is under the tab list. It's the ribbon. And here each of this ribbon is divided into groups. As we can see, we have the clipboard, we have the font group, we have the alignment, and so on. Next we have the name box. So here is the name box, and next to the name box we have the formula bar. Here is where we will be inputting all of our formulas. We'll be making use of this quite a lot. Underneath the worksheets we have the customize status button, and this is the keyboard shortcuts, and this is the help resources. Here we have the zoom button. Coming here we have our worksheets. So this is our worksheet, and the worksheet is in a workbook. So we can continue. This is sheet 1. We can continue adding. Okay, now we have sheet 2 and sheet 3 and so on. A combination of all these sheets makes up a workbook. So when you combine sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3 and so on, as the case may be, we've got ourselves a workbook. Over here is the column letters, ranges from A to Z, and when it ends here it continues with AA and so on. While over here we have our row letters. We have row 1, row 2 and so on. The intersection of the column letters and the row numbers, we call it a cell. We also have what is called a range. So this is a range. You can also call this a range. You can call this a range. So for this, when naming a range, we can say that for this particular one, it is a G3 through J10. So when naming this range, we'll say it ranges from G3 through J10. So with these few points, we can see we have done justice to the basics of Excel interface. Now let us move on to dealing with duplicates in our Excel worksheets. So let's dive right in. So now that we're familiar with the interface, let's move on to working with data. Excel's data management capabilities are extensive, but one of the most common issues you will encounter is dealing with duplicates. Duplicates can skew your data analysis, leading to inaccurate results. So it's always and very crucial to know how to find and remove these duplicates. Let's start by inputting some sample data. So here is an employee data set. You can check that out in the description box below. So here we have the employee ID, which is right over here, name, and the different departments. If we are working with a larger data set, we can always import the data maybe from other sources. We will not be getting into that today. That is importing of data set from other sources and all of that. But for this particular data set, it will be down the description box where you can find it, practice with it, play around with it, and just get familiar with the whole thing. Okay, let's get right back into it. So the first thing we have to do is, under these variable names, we just click under employee ID, the first row, and then we hold the shift, the control, and the arrow pointing downwards. We hold them together and we can see that they are all highlighted. Next, under the home tab, we come to conditional formatting, and then we go to highlight cell rules. From there, we click on duplicate variables. If you need to change anything here, you can, but for me this is all right. So I will just click done, and from here we can already see that we have some duplicate variables over here. So the next thing we have to do is to remove these duplicate variables. So the next thing we'll do is go to the data tab, and then go to under the data tab, go to remove duplicates, and you can see that every box or all the column here is checked. So we uncheck the ones we are not making use of now and leave just the employee ID variable and click OK. You can see that Excel says 4 duplicate values found and removed, 196 unique values remain, and we say OK. So that will be the end of this video. You can see that from here we have been able to identify these duplicates, and we have been able to remove them. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and give a thumbs up to this video if you like it. And please, if you have any questions, I will be in the comment section. Bye, and see you in the next video. Thank you.